right, Juan. Ah, chair.
Yeah.
The empty chair.
Good evening. This is another fantastic evening episode of Toastmasters and Books a Million. Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters, but a dear guest, today we're going to be going over some very important topics that are striking our world today. 16,000 children last year died of malnutrition. 2 million people die of HIV and AIDS. And we all remember the tragedies that took place on 9/11, taking the lives of nearly 3,000 individuals. We're not on a TV show. This isn't live. This is just you and I sharing the feelings and emotions that take place when we come together and either discuss what we can do to better our lives, share a joke, share a laugh, or even instruct one another how we can improve and build something to help each and every individual present. The larger the mass, the better the impact, larger the impact, as we come together for the love that we have for one another. But there's a dark passenger that rides along with this love that is present, and his only intention is to replace this love with anger, hate, and distrust. We see groups come together, build armies, make weapons, and instill fear, simply to combat any of those in objection to their idea or focus. We fall victim to this veil of darkness that comes from many groups and organizations through marketing campaigns, promoting sex, drugs, money. This is the success that we live in. The man with the goal makes the rules is the one that we live in today. This is not our golden rule. Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you is what I believe is what's going to have us be able to open the curtains and allow us to see through the windows of our souls clearly. Because happiness is success. Now the numbers that we just discussed here, they go across the board with many other things. And it's not just to us as human beings, not the 7 billion that live in this world. It's also to the earth that we call home. It's crippling. By 2040, carbon monoxide in the air will have us living a very harsh life. Droughts, Arctic seas without ice. Now today we live with violence. Imagine what the life would be like then. Not something that we really can even ponder or imagine. When I was 18 years of age, I sat at a table much like this one. And there was hot chocolate, eggs Benedict, coffee, my mother and I, my father, sharing a conversation on what I wanted to do that day before I went to work. And I said, "Mom, I'm doing this. It's a prime time idea." She's like, "Son, I suggest that you don't. It's not really that smart. Please think clearly. Don't move with too much haste." I said, "Mom, I got this, okay? I don't need you to tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing." Because although my mom had only my best intentions in mind, the best outcomes that I could have, I mean, my positive growth, I didn't. I was concerned about what I wanted to do, and that's all that was important, because it was going to benefit me. So later this day, I get in a vehicle, test driving a car, even though I drove a very nice car for my age. I'm 18 years old, and I should be lucky to take the bus. But I'm driving this car, and I'm speeding along, not wearing a seatbelt, not a care in the world, sunglasses on, windows down, and I flip it into a canal. And I'm landing there, I'm in this canal, and the car's positioned in such a way that I'm in any second going to roll further into the muck. Water just going back and forth, and I could feel those precious breaths of life disappearing. Blackness taking out my vision. And just in the very last second, as I'm thinking of a brother of mine, passed away when I was 1, and how he wanted only but the best for me, I yelled as I heard a man. He was running by, jumps into the canal when he hears my voice, and lifts the vehicle with all his might. I managed to wiggle out. This man, he saved my life, and where I stand here before you, I do not know what he looks like. I do not know his name or where he lives. I cannot thank him. But he had no regard for his own life. He just knew that he needed to do something for someone else, and he did. And he was able to change the outcome of my careless decisions, my selfish intentions. It didn't matter to him that I was careless. It didn't matter to him that I was acting in a selfish manner. He just did the next right thing. He did what he would want someone else to do unto him. He lived by the golden rule. And one man was able to prove that to be so on a small scale. So I stand here before you, sharing this story, because I believe that if we start in our community, one individual at a time, one action at a time, one group at a time, we will be able to shed this darkness we live in. And hopefully be able to also put together our own armies of do-gooders, intending to stay fit with mind, body, and soul, and helping one another live by what we can identify ourselves, which is the golden rule. And we could set our moral code by it and have it to be what we live by, because happiness is success. Mr. Toastmaster?